Hello, I'm Nicole Servais, and I'm the Self-Access Learning Center Coordinator at the English Language Institute at the University of Delaware. Today we're just going to be talking a little bit about the Self-Access Learning Center, its purposes, and a few things that I've been working on here to sort of extend the interest level for the students and get them more interested in the things that we have available here and the resources that we have. SALC, Self-Access Learning Center. We have many programs here in the lab available for students, and my focus as the coordinator is to make sure that it's not just a computer lab. We don't simply want students to come in here to check email and print their papers. We want them to really use the center in order to enhance their English learning. We want to take their learning outside of the classroom and be sure that they're really doing activities beyond those 4 hours a day that they're in their ELI classes. So what you're seeing right now is the physical space that the SALC is located in. We have 72 workstations, 30 laptops, and 42 desktop computers. We also have a large library of books and also DVDs and other media. And this is our physical space, but we want to extend that also beyond the physical space and give students other opportunities for learning. One thing that we have is the SALC website. This is set as the home page on all of the computers in the lab, and it directs students to resources for learning English. I used Google Sites to create the website for the SALC. There are many resources on this particular website as well for our students. There's everything from our orientation video to, again, the vocabulary packets that I discussed, to links to other language learning resources, contact information for the SALC, all kinds of resources that they can use. And we also have the book library, which is located at various points around the room and divided by level, language learning level. What I wanted to do was give students resources that they could access outside of this room, at home, or even after they leave the U.S. so that they can continue their English study. Some of those things are vocabulary packets and novel guides, which are located on the web, but I also wanted to sort of deepen the experience of reading. We've really been trying to get our students interested in reading here at the ELI, reading for pleasure and reading outside the classroom. And so what I've tried to develop are books with interactive QR codes. The QR code on the front of the book tells the student more about what's inside, so it's more like an audio review that I've created to see if they're interested in the subject material. And then once they open the book, there are different QR codes inside that tell them more information about that particular topic or that particular chapter. So if the student reads the chapter, maybe they're not 100% clear on the concept, they can scan the QR code and get some additional information, maybe perhaps to help have them build their background knowledge, or just to gain some additional information about that topic. The QR codes lead students to websites, videos, pictures, and I try to be pretty careful and selective about what I link to in terms of trying to make sure it's a source that's going to be around for a while. I don't want to put a QR code in a book for a resource that's going to expire in a month or two. In addition, some of the QR codes on the books point to locations that are on the SALC website. We also have started to put QR codes onto some of our videos. These link to online movie guides in order to help students better understand the film that they're watching. The movie guides include things like lists of characters, a general plot outline, and new vocabulary that the student may encounter in the film. I was hoping that this would be a resource that students could use in order to enhance their understandings of the films that they were watching. Making a QR code is actually very simple. All you have to do is first find the resource that you would like to use, so either text or a URL, and copy that URL. And all you have to do then is just Google QR code generators, and you'll find a multitude of possibilities to use. I personally use KYWA, and that has produced very good printable QR codes for me to use so that students are very easily able to scan it. I also started using analytics in order to sort of assess what pages on the website were being used most frequently and how they were being used. And it's been very interesting to see what pages have been viewed by users of the website, especially not just the users that are here in the lab itself, in the SALC, but also users that are accessing it from other countries, and seeing where they're spending their time and energy, and making sure that we can both see what's popular and continue to develop that, but also promote pages that are perhaps less visited.